Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series, where we are currently crossing our fingers that every move we just made was not the worst decision of our life in the history of Total War Attila. That sentence didn't make much sense, but you understood what I meant anyway. It's an interesting time, because we just repopulated a ton of the area, just so much of the area north of Constantinople in like one episode. All this is now ours, and it's great. But also, all of the Huns, including Attila, are in that territory, messing with us. There's that rally field in Betis here we needed to set up. So that's not good. I'm going to keep scrolling through the Middle East here and see if there's anything else. I'm going to destroy this town commons, don't really need it. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this skirmish engineer and stalker. Looks like we're ready to do some more here as well. I'm going to upgrade Abershar to be a level 3 city, and that's all of our income. Let's see, I need to demolish some more stuff here. I'll demolish the town commons. You know what, I'm going to demolish all this stuff. Keep that for a second. Public order in the Middle East is quite good. Part of the reason I'm seriously contemplating, actually, speaking of seriously contemplating, alright, they're not quite ready. They're not quite ready, but they're close. I'm going to move this army over here, a little bit closer to the edge of this province, to where when I do need to withdraw them, they'll be able to get out quickly. But our current situation is that all of these... Hang on, I'll let you look at it this way. All of these white stacks are Hunnic stacks. And there's Attila right there, where you see the actual Hun logo. We're at peace with them. But anytime they want, I was talking about this last episode, just because the AI made peace with you in Total War Attila doesn't mean they're not going to dick you over in like 5 or 10 turns. Which we're approaching the 5 or 10 turn mark. So we'll have to see how this goes. The entire purpose of me going up and establishing some more colonies was just to give them some fodder to hit, aside from like my core territories down here. So it's not the worst strategy. It's just the only issue right now is that the public order of those new provinces would be very, very difficult to ensure at the moment. Okay, now it looks like they're pulling out again. What are you doing, Huns? Your decisions make no sense. So, the public order of those provinces would be very difficult to ensure. And so, as a consequence, I have to keep my army kind of away from Constantinople at the moment, which is bad. Like, Constantinople needs to be defended, preferably by 2 or 3 stacks. Right now, it has 0 stacks. It would have 1, but there's one army that just randomly forgot that they were supposed to be doing things. Alright, Siaka has had a consumption outbreak. Someone's trying to get a promotion. We're going to block it. Abershar needs some waterworks. Lots of stuff going on. What else can we destroy? Let's destroy that. And I'll go ahead and build a canner out here. We'll get rid of that. Arm. Let's see. Oh, we need an iron smelter here. And last but not least, we're going to do an aqueduct. Hope Romanize that area. Alright, so the mosaic cutter can be replaced by pewter artisans, which would be better in almost every way. Same squalor, more wealth, no wealth bonus, though. We still have lots of money to spend, which is amazing. So we're going to spend it. Oh... I'm not going to upgrade those farms just yet. That's not the highest priority thing. I am going to go ahead and convert this to an amphitheater in Ecbatana. Start spreading some more Roman culture, Roman religion there. Ctesiphon, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it upgrade their library to an imperial library, and upgrade their tabernae to a food market. So they're producing additional food. Our food production game is just awesome at the moment. Actually, I'm going to cancel that farm upgrade because of what I was just saying. Food production's fine. We're going to increase, we're going to upgrade the city here. Or should we do Tosp first? Let's do Paytakaron. Alright, now... Yeah, see, public order is crap in this new province that we've just settled. So, it's... Let's see, Severia, Sirmium, and Sopiane. It's these three, this column. I have an army in all three cities, and public order is going down by 6. Probably... Oh, it's their food situation. That's why. Let me turn off taxes in these new provinces. Why didn't I think about that? Hang on. Hang on. I'm an idiot. I'll turn that one off too, because we don't need tax income from those places right now, and public order is just absolute crap. Alright, but in Siscia, Domavia, and Salona, right? This is another province right here. They're fine. So what I'm going to do... is move this army here. I don't know if they're in reinforcement range. Okay, they are. They are. Okay, good. That was really weird. We're going to move this army up right next to Sopiane. We're going to start to consolidate our forces a little bit. Going to leave some of our colonies undefended. But again, we're not looking to strictly defend all this new territory just yet. We're just trying to give them additional fodder that they could destroy up here that would give us kind of tactical running room. Right now, they have the tactical running room, but we're about to change that. Now you are almost home, aren't you? Perfect. So we have a stack right near Constantinople. We have an army that's about to catch up with them. And... wait a minute. Food's fine there, because we didn't rebuild that province. What about... Yeah, see, this needs to be turned off as well. Alright, so... with that being fixed, I can withdraw this army, and I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and send this army home as well. So we're going to have 2 more stacks in the Constantinople area, which is unspeakably good news. Alright, let's end the turn. Oh, wait. Provincial governor. Really? Who died? Media Atropatene. Let's go ahead and put a governor... Another governor in the Middle East. These are rich, rich territories that we conquered. Media Atropatene. Where are you? Right there. Vicianus Nero. Our bastard son. He's got some decent traits. Alright, so you're going to be the governor of Media Atropatene, and we're going to use you to spread Roman religion in that area. Speaking of Roman religion, let's look around at some of our other areas. That's just increasing the tax rate, which is fine. I'll go ahead and do a small farm upgrade in Dardania. We're going to end the turn. Now I would say, if the Huns don't attack me this turn, then I should have the ability to recollect my forces and get into a newly offensive position. Should be able to. I'm fairly confident in that. All we need is for Attila to show his face, and preferably put himself in a somewhat dangerous situation with a hey! Just like that. Yeah, this turn we're going to have to assess where all these hunting stacks are, because right now they're moving. That one is moving away from Constantinople. There's a huge number of them outside Sirmium, which is not good, because right now I don't think those armies we have in Sirmium can leave. So that's not ideal. By the way, I appreciate those of you who have commented on the question of, you know, whether I actually fight these battles with the Huns. Oh, loyalty has gone down for one of our guys. Really? Why? Our commander-in-chief slot is open. We're going to give it to this guy. And then we should be able to replace his position in the next turn. All right, let me go ahead and do some building here. I'm going to upgrade Scupi and Viminacium. And upgrade Thessalonica as well. Be a nice, strong city. Some local industry there. I'm going to build latrines here so we have a nice growth bonus in Khorasan. And that's all of our movement. And it's winter, so yeah, see, this army can't go anywhere. They are utterly trapped. Alright, I've just moved them a little closer. Now it seems like this army is not in reinforcement range, even though the line is saying they should be. I don't understand. Move them back then. Alright, there. Now it's saying they are in reinforcement range. Whatever. Ridiculous. Alright. I'm just going to fortify these armies that are standing out in the cold. And when it's not winter, then we're going to make some movements. This army, though, needs to come to Constantinople. I can't recruit with them this turn, but I'll be able to recruit with them next turn. And then I have another army. Where are you? Where are you? Where? There you are. They're on their way as well. Maybe before I pull any funny business on Attila, or try to, I'll wait until these armies are up there, fully upgraded and ready to go. Anatolius, as we talked about this before, Canutius Fronto. He's our champion near Alexandria. Got him fully upgraded. Suebians aren't doing much. I mean, they might be, but I haven't interacted with them this entire campaign. They're the third strongest faction right now. I think it goes me, the Huns, and then the Suebians. Or it might even go me, the Suebians, then the Huns. Right, Attila just ran again. Of course he did. Meanwhile, all the Hunnic stacks are gathering around Sirmium. Oh good, some of them look like they just pulled away. That might give me the opportunity to move my armies out. So, I was saying a moment ago that a lot of you have commented on whether or not I should fight these battles with the Huns. You know, that first battle I fought against the Huns, I did it on principle because we hadn't fought the Huns yet. That's a principle battle to me. That's one that you fight. We're going to give this duty to the champion rider. Okay, that's not us. I think we have an illegitimate grandson now. Isn't that great? Yeah, we have an illegitimate grandson. Our illegitimate son has had an illegitimate son. Give me a freaking break. Alright. Okay. It is still winter. Well, it's spring, but it's still really snowy in this area. Oh, climate change. Okay, good. I can withdraw this army. And I'm going to do it.
Call this a garrison. Ready for orders. Your next command.
And withdraw this one too. So that all three of these are together. Because at this point, it would be much, much, much worse to lose armies than it would be to lose cities. Alright, and then we're going to have an extra Praetorian cavalry and 3 Praetorian lancers recruited into this army. And where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, things are not looking horrible anymore. The Huns were making me nervous for a minute there. Alright, we're going to build a consecrated ground there. And we're also going to build a vineyard here. And let's go ahead and do a pewtercaster in Edessa as well. Spend a lot of money in one place, just for fun. An auditorium in Yathrib. Thinking in terms of Roman culture there, and public order. Gonna go ahead and upgrade Cath. Be a level 2 city. We'll upgrade Fra. That'll give additional food and wealth from upgrading those salt deposits. And it looks like we can do some additional building here. So let's think in terms of Domavia, maybe. It's tough to scroll through these provinces. They don't really scroll in order the way you expect them to, because the game goes left to right when you're scrolling through provinces. And so if it goes left to right and you've got a province here, then a province here, that's the immediate next one to the right, you'll go up, down, up, down, up, down, back and forth, like zigzagging up and down when you're scrolling through provinces. And in a way, I mean, there's not a better way to do it, so I mean, it's understandable, but, or at least I don't think there's a better way to do it, but it's still kind of annoying. I'm going to move this army down to Romula. Have I turned off taxes here too? Yes, I have. Good.
How can I assist you?
All right, we're going to end the turn. For all intents and purposes right now, the Eastern Roman Empire, the Roman Empire, is thriving. We're not technically the Roman Empire yet because we haven't rebuilt Rome. And I don't think we're really going to be in a position to march on Rome, frankly, until we've dealt with the Huns. We don't have to necessarily completely defeat them, but I would prefer to kill Attila and get him to back off a bit. Because when you kill Attila, or get them to back off, because when you kill Attila, the forces, their hordes weaken. They aren't able to spawn as many death stacks, and they become a more manageable threat. Right now, they're this overwhelmingly powerful, holy crap, we're going to kill you threat. Anyway, let me finish my thought from a second ago, because I just realized I didn't. Okay, we use political favors to secure that. So, here's the thing with fighting the battles against the Huns. The very first battle that I fought, it was an overwhelming victory as far as the auto-resolve bar is concerned, but then when we actually fought it, it was not overwhelming. Like, the Huns actually almost won. So, and they killed a lot of my men. So, we can't really trust the auto-resolve bar to properly estimate the strength of the Huns in battle. That's the problem. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to auto-resolve the overwhelming victories. I am not going to auto-resolve against Attila. Okay? I mean, it's going to be tough, but we're going to try and kill Attila personally each time we fight him. I'm also not going to auto-resolve when battles truly are, like, dead even. But when you start getting towards the outer edges, and with the Huns, maybe even towards the middle edges of, like, maybe like a 66% chance or a 33% chance, 66% chance of a win, 33% chance of a loss, then I might still auto-resolve. Because I just don't, it's at that point where I don't trust the game to be giving me a good estimate of just how powerful, all these forces are. So, okay, speaking of that, hang on. can go ahead and get this army into Constantinople. We can get this army up to Romula right now. So we can have that army reinforced, and we can have Constantinople reinforced as well, which is perfect. So now we have a comparable number of stacks in the area to what Attila has had for a while. All right, we're going to do, in Salona, we're going to do trade jetties, because we're going to get a bit of a public order bonus from that. Not a lot, but a little bit. See what I'm saying? It's going back and forth. Watch the highlighter. Okay. Screw it. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these. When you upgrade the towns to full strength that way, they, oh yeah, that's right. I could do a, no, I'm going to get rid of that, actually. I don't really need a rally field in Thessalonica. Maybe I was thinking about that in a previous turn, but I just don't feel like I need that. I can crank out men fast enough elsewhere. I'm going to upgrade all those. I was thinking about maybe doing a skirmish engineer in Thessalonica. Maybe that. Because there's not anything that can build artillery in the area, I don't think. I think maybe originally there was in Corinthus. But maybe if I replace that with a skirmish engineer, that would solve the problem. All right, so Attila, where are you? Attila's right here by Apulum.
Commander? At your command.
Are these forces ready to move, or did they just move? Yeah, they're all ready to move. All right, so here's how this is going to go. I'm going to move this army to right there.
We hunger for battle.
I'm going to move this army.
That is impossible.
Oh wait, guess I can't.
On the
To
move.
right there. Right in that Hunnic army's face. Oh wait, no, they had to stop. Good lord, game. Don't tell me that I can move them there if you're not going to let them move there. That's annoying. Alright, and this is actually, this is a city. This Hunnic horde is camped out right here. There. So we could hit these stacks hard right now. It's not the same as hitting Attila. We could do a ton of damage to the Hunnic armies in the area. They might be able to do some damage to me, but they're all away from my core territory right now. So let's end the turn and see what happens. I think we are right on the cusp of a major confrontation. I definitely need to recruit some troops into that army that just arrived in Constantinople, but after that, I'm going to see if I can... See, Attila is flirting with my borders right now, which is good. Like, okay, good. He actually, no, it's bad. He buggered out. But if we can get him to stay near my borders... Okay, yeah. Okay, I might not attack Attila first. I might kill a bunch of his armies to see if I can get his attention. There will be more. But I think right now I'm in a pretty good position to slaughter a whole bunch of his men. Alright, so we've had some attrition. Where do we have attrition? We just had some of our... Okay, so there's a sanitation problem here. Why is that? Let's build our aqueduct network up there, and hopefully that'll fix that problem. It's infertile here, so we're going to do a sheep flock. I'm going to upgrade that again so we get additional growth. Let's upgrade this to a toolmaker. Upgrade Fra as well. And then finally, let's do some... I I guess we will go ahead and do some fields in Damavia. Anything else I can build in the area? I can build Thessalonica, but I can't actually. I don't have the money to build. Never mind. Can't build anything in Thessalonica. Great. Cattle herd, so that means we'll do a sheep flock there in Viminacium. Actually, wait. Can't build. I don't quite have enough for waterworks unless I undo one of the other purchases I just made. So let's do that. Because I'd rather have waterworks in Apulum right now than anything else. But, alright, what I'm going to do... Also, I forgot about these guys. Crap! That's obnoxious. Alright, we're going to delete this artillery. Damn. Hang on. Not going to cut just yet. Because we need money. There's another upgrade that I can undo. Yeah, that one. Okay. That should be enough.
Ready for orders.
No, not mercenaries, just standard units. Thank you.
Are you ready
Marine
to
cavalry
roam?
and shock cavalry. Alright, so they're going to be training. Tell you what, let's go ahead and end the turn.
At your service.
Our spy has, a minute. Give him that skill. Extra wealth from industrial buildings in the local province. Heck yeah. This governor has leveled up as well.
Commander,
Wow. Lots of people got stronger in the same turn. Alright, let's end the turn. So we can set this up for whatever movements are going to happen in the next episode. Because I have a feeling in this next turn, now that we have that final army in position... Well, it's not in position, but now that we have that final army recruiting and its units will be ready in the next turn, we're going to move on the Huns. What I want to try and do... Looks like they just burned a province down back there. What I'm going to try and do... It wasn't the Huns, though. It was the Langobards. Interesting. What I'm going to try and do is catch as many of the Hunnic stacks off guard during the peace phase as I can. So we're just going to try and jump them, and that depends entirely on their positioning now. Hey, Attila. That was a big mistake. Possibly. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Attila has just moved back into our territory. He's just north of Constantinople. And we have a couple armies that could potentially reach him. Now, he could run away. The armies would need the ability to chase all the way. So maybe we'll give him one more turn to see if he's dumb enough to come further into our territory. Interesting. I think they just killed a Hunnic stack. I won't complain about that. Western Roman rebels just killed off a Hunnic stack to end that episode. But yeah, Attila is right here. It's winter right now, so we don't need to really be moving with our armies anyway. If he's dumb enough to... Oh, he's in critical condition right now, actually. He might have already died once. I don't remember if there's a way... Okay, so the Roman separatists just readopted Latin Christianity from Greco-Roman paganism. That's interesting. Doesn't really matter to us. He might have already suffered a defeat in battle. I didn't see an event, but the game is not good about telling you about stuff like that. Unless you're the one that did it. So, it might be pretty easy to finish him off. Knock on wood. We'll see. Let me go ahead and fortify these guys that are out in the cold.
get to work. Ready for orders. Get the
Right. Actually, wait. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you outside in the cold.
At your command. Get the
Have you fortify.
Set up the
We're going to march this army up to Romula. So we have 3 armies in Romula now. And our hope is that Attila will come creeping down this way, because then these 3 armies could jump him. He might not be able to get away, especially since he's weak, and especially since he's about to suffer winter attrition right now. So we'll have to see what he does in the next turn, and in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States. And if Eternal Empire is over when you're watching this, it'll be something else in kind of a historical strategy or grand strategy type of vibe. I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Civilization 5 and 6 later this year, as well as Crusader Kings 2 and other Paradox historical strategy titles in the noon slot. So again, thanks very much for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.